What's Apple really doing in iOS 26 Beta 3? Some people are reporting that they're getting different size for the Beta 3 update, which, as you see, I have 1.36. Other people have 9 or either 10 or 11. I really don't. I'm thinking it's either a glitch or it's if someone's coming from Beta 1 or Beta 2 to Beta 3, depending on your iPhone. So that's what I believe is going on, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure really what's going on with Apple. So liquid glass gone, but still here in some places. Frosted blur everywhere. Dock is finally fixed. Safari is a little bit smoother, but as you see the glass right here, then you go to click on something. Now we get this frosted look right here, which is actually like white. Everybody's reporting this. Some people like it, some people don't. It really doesn't bother me because of the simple fact it's more legibility. I can see, especially with knowing that I wear glasses. So the legibility is a lot better for me. So, and then also widgets actually stay put now instead of glitching. But why did Apple go quiet on these changes? In this video, iOS 26 Beta 3 looks the same, but it's not. So let's break down what really changed and what Apple might be hiding, or what Apple is not telling us, and we might have to find out sooner than later. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the lock screen. So the lock screen experience, we get a new default wallpapers added, customized, and as you see, these are all dark mode. So we get this shadow color, we get a sky color, which was the default that we had in beta 2 and beta 1. Then we get halo, and then we also get dusk, which those are really nice. I really enjoy. And actually, this is my favorite one. This is the one I'm actually using right now. So, which wallpaper are you feeling out of all of these? And then if we change and go to light mode, we get all of these, which this, we get the shadow for this one, like a grayish background with blue and green. And then we still have the same one from beta 1 and beta 2. And then we get this halo one under light mode. And then we get this dust one. It's a little bit lighter than the dark screen one. So that's all the ones that you get. So we're saying that we're getting 3 dark ones and 3 light ones. So lock screen widget visibility, it stays in place now without it actually vanishing. So if I bring it up there, before on beta 1 or beta 2, sometimes the actual widget would actually disappear. Or like if you was to do one, it was kind of glitchy on some people. Some people reported that on their iPhone. But I actually like mine at the bottom. This is the way I do mine. So I want to ask, were your widgets ghosting you before, like on beta 1 or beta 2? And now in beta 3, it seems to be fixed. And we got a lot of stability. My iPhone is actually working a whole lot smoother. Battery percentage or battery life is pretty much better on beta 3 than beta 1 and beta 2. It kind of hit hard on beta 1, then it was a little bit better on beta 2, but then it became a lot better on beta 3. All right, now home screen. The dock icons on the dock is now actually centered. It's not a little bit on the top like it was in the last beta 2 update. It's actually centered right in the middle compared to beta 1 and beta 2, which was off centered. So the 4 apps in the dock now are centered correctly. And then the photos, actually, let me change the setting. It looks like photos has gotten a little darker compared to before. It was a little lighter. in here. Now it's more legible. And then also files. Files is actually a lot cleaner, a little bit darker. So I was that my grid looks cleaner, but I couldn't figure out why. And now I know why. It's because the liquid glass is now frosted in some places. And then the control center, the toggle colors are actually updated. The toggles look a lot clearer, like the colors have been updated. Like Wi-Fi looks a lot clearer, more legibility, more contrast. And then also the Bluetooth. Bluetooth looks the same as the Wi-Fi, more legibility, more color, a lot brighter, more visible look. So are the new colors easy on your eyes, or is it still a little too bold? Or do you actually like it lighter than this, uh, where you're able to see your background? I actually like it like this. The frosted, when it comes to long pressing on different things on the home screen, I find that it has more legibility that way. But it also depends on what you're doing. So depending on where you're at, the system UI has a cleaner, a visual style look. So it seems like Apple, the liquid glass UI has been toned down system wide. System wide through the entire operating system. So notification bars and notification backgrounds now with more frost and more legibility, where more contrast, where you can actually see it a lot better. So did Apple just backpedal on the flashiest part of iOS 26? We have higher contrast mode expanded. More UI elements now benefit from a deeper contrast. So is this just for accessibility or quietly better for everyone? What's your opinion? Let me know down in the comments what you think about this. This is my final thoughts. What's Apple really doing? Does this feel bigger than just a visual tweak? Apple might be quietly walking back the ultra glass design we saw at WWDC 25. And if that's true, it could mean one or three things. Number one is the bold liquid glass look didn't work with real life world use. It caused performance or battery issues, or Apple realized it was just too much too fast. So I guess this isn't just about design, it's about readability, performance, and long term usability. So I guess the big question now is Apple rebuilding iOS 26 before it even launches. What we saw at WWDC might have been the vision, but what we're seeing in Beta 3 might be the reality. Let me know what your thoughts is down in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you're new, hit that like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.